All right. It should be working. I'm just going to not touch anything now. All right, welcome to book club again. It would not be book club if we did not have some form of technical difficulty with Facebook. Honestly, one day we're going to get it. It'll be all magic and bells and whistles and sparkles, and we will have Facebook figured out. But
it'll just work magically.
The dumb thing is that we're like really smart people. I don't know why this keeps happening.
It just no. Wait, maybe. So confused.
Oh, so close. Okay, I see it. We're good. We're up. I see it. Like we're moving. Okay, intros one more time. I had a book come out last week called Second Chance's Wilderness Doc. It is available on Amazon. I will provide a link below. It's based in a totally different from any other medical book that you've ever read before. Boom, we're caught up.
I can see your laptop background.
I promise. I made it all big. We're good.
All right.
It's just delayed because it, Facebook delays that. Yeah. Okay. So you're up.
Your face, and I'm not sure.
Bots. You're on bots. Go.
Okay. So if you read Hives and Broken Heroes, Brandon,
or How to Woo a Cowgirl,
or How to Woo a Cowgirl, and that would be the main character's brother, Zoe's brother, Brandon, in that case. He has a bunch of military buddies, and there's 4 of them, and plus him, so 5 altogether, and they play this game every year that they've been playing for 15 years called Black Ops Tag, which when I wrote Hives and Broken Heroes, Lucy helped me come up with that name, Black Ops Tag, by the way. And anyway, it's just sort of like an extreme game of tag where one person a year is it, and then all of the other guys come and try and take this person down. So we decided to do a series based on that with the 4 other guys who haven't had their stories told. And the main, in the first book, the main character is Andy, and that is Brandon's best friend, and he is in Hives and Broken Heroes quite a bit. And then if you got the short story, you get to see a little bit of all 4 of the guys at the end of How to Woo a Cowgirl.
Should we put a link in to get that short story?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sure. It's a cute one.
Link
it's a cute
to Zoe's wedding.
And then you get to meet all of the Black Ops guys.
Yeah.
And anyway, so it's Andy's year to be it, but he's also getting married. And they have all decided that the wedding week would be the perfect time.
As their groomsmen. They're all groomsmen. So they're all there anyway. So it's like.
That's right. And they're like, well, and they know he's going to be preoccupied because he's getting married. And his fiance happens to be running for Senate. And she has told them no tag, no Black Ops tag. And so.
Insert chaos and
miscommunication. She thinks that they've agreed to no Black Ops tag, and they think that they've agreed to no face shots.
So that the wedding pictures all look perfect.
Perfect. That's right. Big communication that leads to lots of hilarity.
Yes.
So the whole series takes place. All 4 books are going to take place the week of the wedding, and we're working on it now. And it's fun.
It is so much
fun. It's really fun.
Oh my gosh. I laugh so hard when we plan these books out because I'm like, this is
hilarious.
It's hilarious.
And we get characters at different points in their relationship. We're so used to writing like romances where you always get to see them fall in love and then come together. But in Andy's book, for example, they're getting married. Mm-hmm. But
as anybody who has ever been engaged before knows, there are things you still have to work through. As you get to know this person you're going to marry, you're like, wait a minute.
They're friends.
I'm going to spend the rest of my life like this?
His friends are going to be doing this?
Yeah. Wait, I marry him, I get all them too?
They're part of the package?
Yeah. And it goes both ways.
Yes. So exactly. Both ways, for sure.
Yes.
But it's a fun one, and we like it. Okay.
Harvest Ranch is next, and that's you.
Harvest Ranch. So that's me. I'm also working on, so aside from bots, I'm also working on my Harvest Ranch book. which is called Matchmakers and Mischief. And it's a loose retelling of Emma. If you've read my other books, you know all of them are very loose retellings of Jane Austen's books. And so I'm so excited about this one because I've got to be honest with you, Emma, she's funny. She's a funny character. Plus, she's just strong. There's this quote in the book where she says something about, I deserve the best because I'll never put up with anything less. And I was like, yeah. She's just silly. Like the Mr. Knightley character. Men of sense don't want silly wives.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Can't wait for you all to read it.
Cool.
And now Diamond Cove.
Well, I was going to say keep an eye out because before Ellie's book releases, we're going to put some of the other Harvest Ranch books on sale. So
yes,
keep an eye out for that, and we'll try and let you know. Well, we will let you know on the Facebook pages when that sale hits. And so you'll be able to grab a few of those older books that maybe you've read on Kindle Unlimited and now you want your own copy. That's a great way to pick those up. So we'll keep that coming.
And I've got some awesome swag packs that I've just ordered yesterday or Monday.
We have swag pack prizes.
Oh, whoops.
I totally forgot. Okay, if you comment, heart, emoji, whatever today during Book Club Live, you will be entered to win one of these swag packs, which are for her wilderness dock. And so they have the adorable pine scented, I should hold it still so you can actually see what it is. Pine scented air fresheners, which I actually remembered the word for. They have these cute, like, I'm in today, I'm out today. I figured everyone can use these because as a mom, when I was writing or whatever, I would stick a do not disturb sign on my door. Actually, it was like a timer, and they would have a timer, and it's like, okay, you can come in when this timer goes off. And they'd all, like, sometimes I'd look over, and there'd be like 4 sets of eyes just waiting for that timer to go down. So, fun things like that. There's a whole pack of things, and I have 2 of them that are ready to go out to winners from today's live. So, comment, heart, emoji, like, share, all the good stuff to be entered. So,
and I'll be doing a giveaway with my swag packs when it gets closer to the release of Matchmakers and Mischief.
Oh, yeah, so fun. Okay, next we're on to Diamond Cove. Thank you, everybody. We had over 1,000 recommendations for the dog's name for Diamond Cove. If you haven't heard about this, we'll provide a link for that too down below. We are holding a contest to name our dog. It says, what is it called? Not a seeing eye dog. Well, it is a seeing eye dog, but it's also a helper dog. What do they call them? I don't remember what they call them. I'm horrible.
Dang it.
That. And so.
Former Cody.
Yes, former Cody, which he doesn't have a name. So he needs a name, and we'll put the link in there, and you can enter your suggestion for this dog's name. And then I think that contest closes tonight, so you've got to enter fast. And then there are prizes for the winners of that. We have Diamond Cove swag packs that are up for grabs, which are super cute. I love these Cove swag packs. Okay, and then I'm working on, actually, Ellie and I finished up and are almost ready to send out a
short story. Is that it?
No, am I lie. It's not short.
Oh, right. I'm like, what did I get wrong? Oh, yeah. We tried to make it a short story.
We basically ended up writing a novella that's, not short. So, but it's a fantastic
book for you.
Yeah, we have a free book. So basically we're giving away the free book origin story for Diamond Cove, and we will have a link for that really soon. But if you want to sign up for the newsletter and have it just automatically sent to you when it's available, I will put the link for the newsletter up, and you can sign up for that.
And you want to be a part of this newsletter.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so much fun.
It's awesome.
Like, as far as newsletters go, it kicks butt. Like,
it's an entire experience.
Yeah.
You've never been part of a newsletter like this, and you may not ever be again.
I know. We'll see how much time it takes.
We're going to try and we're going to try and replicate this with our own newsletters,
but honestly, it's amazing, and you're going to just see. You literally become part of the Cove, which is so incredible. So, all right, so that's Diamond Cove and the Name Your Dogs, and we'll provide links to all of that below. Actually, if you enter the name the dog contest, there is a box to check that you can join our newsletter there too. So, all right, Ellie, you're up with. Oh no, I'm up with my.
Oh, it's you.
Okay,
That's it for me.
I know.
Except for we both are working on Diamond Cove books. Aren't you working on a Diamond Cove book right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's coming along beautifully. I'm really excited about
projects.
The other projects. All right. So Her Brilliant Billionaire Doctor is a rewrite of a book that I wrote eons ago before the pandemic that actually deals with a pandemic. I had no idea we were going to have a pandemic at the time. It was not even a part of my lives. Like, it was nowhere. Like, when I wrote this book, COVID-19 wasn't a thing. It wasn't even like a hint of a thing. Long time ago before that. So I pulled it off of the shelves when COVID hit because it felt like it just wasn't something that was interesting. But now that we've lived through 2 years of a pandemic, I took a moment and I was like, I want to go back and look at that. And I was kind of surprised at the things I'd gotten right and the things I had totally gotten wrong. Like, I did not foresee the toilet paper issue at all.
Is this the one with the butterfly?
The butterfly flu.
Yeah, okay. This book, super cute, by the way. I read it. It's or the old version anyway, and it's excellent.
Thanks. So I actually did do a rewrite on it, and I've added an epilogue, which is their wedding scene. So that wasn't in the original, and that'll be there now. And that's just going to be part of the book, and that is coming out next week. So if you want to see, and thank you to everybody who helped me pick a cover, because I posted 2 covers on my Facebook page and had people vote and talk about them. And thank you to everyone who helped me decide between the 2 of them. I really appreciate it. And anyway, so that'll come out next week, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say, because it's kind of funny to me to look at the things that I missed and the things that
similarities and the differences.
Yeah, that we really actually lived through. So it kind of ruined that post-apocalyptic thing when we actually lived through a pandemic. It's like
I remember that there were places that like where people go to post their books, authors go to post their books, that were saying if you post anything about a pandemic, we're going to remove it.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was really interesting, because that was sort of more in the middle of 2020 that happened, and I just remember thinking that it seemed like such an overreaction. I'm like, I'm irritated about the toilet paper, but
you know.
I'm not gonna get mad at people for. Oh, did you ever see the kissing coronavirus?
No.
It was like a short novella type.
Video.
I can't remember. It was on Amazon. It's the creepiest thing.
I'll look it up.
This lady just wrote it. She wrote it on her phone sitting in line, and the cover's like this woman kissing this green guy. Apparently, it sold thousands of copies, even though it was. But the reviews are hilarious. People are like, "So this is rock bottom." I'm like, I just want to read the review.
I know, right? That's worth reading. And then lastly, speaking of YouTube and things, I have a new YouTube channel. If you haven't hopped over there and subscribed, do so. I am posting full audiobooks over there. They are totally free. You don't have to pay a dime. You can listen to audiobooks. I have 4 of them up now, and I'm working on getting more. So head on over there, subscribe, listen, enjoy, and have a great time with some audiobooks. You can get
Lucy's books for free, to listen to them?
Yeah.
That's just awesome. I'm not just, we write together, and she published my books, but honestly, I'm a fan of Lucy's books.
Oh, thanks.
So, and when I say, if you can get her books for free and listen to them, that's not just me, propping up a coworker or whatever. I'm a fan. I like these books.
I know. And I have a really good narrator. Liz is fantastic. So she has a good voice, and she's professional, and you will enjoy listening to her. So, okay. Oh, my longest introduction
ever. I know. That is because we're working on so much, but just think of all the lovely books you're going to get this year.
All these lovely books are coming your way. Yeah. And freebies and things.
7 in Diamond Cove, 1 each from us, 4 in Bots. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can't add. The Harvest Ranch, that's 12.
I know.
And then the 2 others you just talked about, that's 14 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Yeah, huge.
Kind of awesome.
All right, moving on. I am going to read about our book here, and let me read you what was chosen by our random number generator. It was Head Over Stilettos. Yes, and we read the...
Yes.
What is it called? The blurb.
I hope it's the one, because that's what I read.
Yeah, that's... Well, I was going to say, let me grab the blurb real quick. Okay. Oh, that's the copyright page. That's not going to do us any good.
You're like, copyright.
No, I totally have to laugh because did you read her dedication? Like who she dedicated this book to?
Oh, no. Was it Hugh Jackman?
It was Hugh Jackman!
Okay, that's excellent.
I kind of love her all the more. She says, for Hugh Jackman, who will likely never see this, thank you for helping to inspire this story.
I love dedications like that. Did you ever read the dedication for...
Why haven't I done this? No.
Okay, it's dedicated to Colin Firth, and it's super funny.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to have to look it up. Oh, there's the book. Hang on. I don't need to go here. I just need to go there. I thought I had it brought up, but it's brought up on my laptop, and if I screen share, I may lose everything that we've worked so hard for, and I can't do that right now. So, I'm here. I got it. Okay. Tagline, all this plumber wants is a crack at romance. Still so funny. Like, why are plumber jokes hilarious? Okay, Josie. My friend was supposed to refer me to a plumber. Instead, she sends a Hugh Jackman lookalike to my bridal boutique, wearing a leather jacket and tight jeans, and riding a motorcycle. The sight is almost enough to make me forget about my nearly doomed grand opening, especially when I recognize Graham as my childhood crush. From Graham. Sure, Josie once proposed marriage to me, but that was when she was 12. Fast forward 30 years and we're both adults now. She's single, gorgeous, and definitely not the kind of girl to fall for a plumber. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to change her mind. Josie, the last thing my fragile heart needs right now is a blast from the past that leaves me red hot and mortified. Who knew Graham would still remember my proposal? What's crazier is that he said if I asked him to marry me today, he'd say yes. Graham, wooing clients isn't usually part of my services. When it comes to Josie, love might not just be a pipe dream after all, but proving to her that I'm the real deal will be the biggest challenge of this job, especially if I can't get her leaky toilet fixed in time. So, that is our book to discuss.
That was a great blurb,
by the way. Such a great blurb.
Such a great blurb. She did a great job. Yep. Which, you read it, and you read the blurb, and you have to buy the book.
Right.
That's basically what happened.
Yeah, because it's funny. Throwing a plumber joke here and there. I mean, it's funny. It's
funny. Yeah, and then just, it talks about all of the, the blast from the past. I mean, she was 12. I don't know. Yeah. But it is fun that they knew each other and,
yes.
The difference of 30 years, obviously. And the plumber jokes and, it was great. Okay, so what was your favorite part of the book?
Did we talk about this one?
The favorite part.
The favorite part.
I know what mine is. What's yours?
Well, you said it was the visit to the optometrist, right?
That's mine. Uh-huh.
Okay, my favorite part, spoilers,
no,
I have to say spoilers, is when he shows up wearing nothing but a t-shirt around his waist, like a skirt, because the dog threw up on him. It wasn't a t-shirt, it was like a button-up shirt, that you could tie the sleeves. Yeah, because a dog threw up on him, and he didn't want to gross her out, but he couldn't leave because he was late for his appointment, so he had to figure something out. And his big brilliant suggestion was to wear a shirt for pants.
I did enjoy that.
It
was pretty funny.
I know. I was like, good on you, buddy. Good on you.
Yeah. That's exactly, I did think that too. That takes a lot of guts. I would have been like, I'm going to be late.
I'm just going to have to be late.
Going to be late.
Yep. Okay, go. What was yours?
Okay, so mine was the optometrist, just because I thought the conversation between them where she's like, I'm early 40s. And he's like, that's not that far from mid 40s. She's like, yes, it is. It was like the kind of conversation you'd have with two 12-year-olds. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. And neither one of them is going to budge.
Uh-huh. It did make me crack up. I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a good introduction to her personality.
Mm-hmm.
To see this kind of I'm not prepared to get old which I think we were talking about this a little bit because Lucy wanted to know, would that really be that big of a deal to be getting glasses?
Yeah.
And she said no, and I said
Not
yes. For me, it's a huge deal, but I've got to tell you, I've got 20/10 vision. And I literally live in fear of losing that. I'm like,
you're one of those people?
Yes. Because I'm like, I am perfect at one thing. No, better than perfect at one thing. It's my vision. It starts, and when I have to get glasses, it's going to be a sad day.
Oh,
it is. I think I get nervous.
It wouldn't be like this knock to your age, though.
No,
it would just be the knock to your pride.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I did have a moment of panic when I was like 29. I think I got really sick and I had to go to the doctor and my eyes were goopy.
Oh.
And they made me do a test.
You're like, come on, baby.
And the guy's like, oh, this is great. You have 20/15 vision. And I was like, what? I am only 29. I'm like, there's like goop running out of my eyes. And I didn't make the connection at the time. I was like, I'm going blind.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was pathetic.
It's funny.
Because I'm so used to doctors being like, are you seriously reading the bottom line? I'm like, yeah.
You're all sassy about
like,
it.
Did you memorize it? I'm like, why would I memorize?
Who memorizes it?
I'm like, no, I didn't memorize it. I'm reading it. It's like
now,
a superpower.
Now I'm going to have to think about that. Do I want to memorize that line? No.
Just so that I can be like, ha ha ha. I know, it's funny.
No, I did. Maybe why it's not a big deal is because I did, when I was pregnant with one of my babies, have eye issues and have to go in and get glasses. And then after I was not pregnant anymore, it cleared up and my vision was fine. So, I mean, I've already done the whole glasses thing once where I was like, all right, this is what we're doing now. And just moved on.
This is my life at the moment. Well, I have, oh, not right here. Normally I have glasses right there that are for like the blue eye strain.
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently like eye strain causes all sorts of horrible problems. It's not just like headaches and head stuff. Like it can affect your entire body.
Mm-hmm. It's all a system.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a system. Got to take care of all parts.
When I first got those glasses, I couldn't believe it. I was like reading through the list. I'm like, dang, I need to take better care of my eyeballs. Blue eye strain is a thing, people, is what I'm saying.
Beware.
Give me your blue eye glasses too. We'll put a link.
Put a link to the blue eye glasses in the thing. Yep, I'm with you.
All right.
All right, we'll have it. Okay, go.
Moving on.
What else you got?
Did the book strike you as original?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Yeah, we were talking about it. I couldn't think of any other book that I thought was similar.
Right.
Like it was pretty.
Yeah, no, I liked it. And I liked that they were at older places in their lives.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And I have read older romances. I guess they call them older romances because they're not 20-year-olds. But I have read older ones before, and this one was just different. It was more of a rom-com-y feel, I think, than the ones I normally get.
And I will say that when she first said he was 53, that kind of threw me for a loop. I'm 38, but I was like 53. But then as I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, he's tall and muscular. I'm like, all right.
I can handle it.
Like, Keanu Reeves is like in his 50s and he's still hot. Oh, and Hugh Jackman now. Hugh Jackman.
By the way, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, there's that one.
Yeah, he's very good looking.
And he's buff.
Yeah, he's buff, so we're good.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I thought it was original. And I did like the plumber angle, and I liked that he had been a therapist before and just needed
I don't like it. I'm changing now.
It's a change.
You know, and that happens a lot these days. People rarely keep the career they start out in. If there's something I could tell graduates this year, is to stop stressing so much. They feel like the decision they're making right now they're stuck with for the rest of their life, and I'm like, no.
That's hilarious.
I know. I'm like, you're so cute because you think this matters so much, but it doesn't. Like, make a choice, move forward, change careers later. It's fine. Yeah.
Just do something.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. It is actually a thing, and I've been feeling like it's really, especially with like 30 and 40-year-olds, because that would have been, let's see, the 80s and 70s and 80s, where it was kind of like you pick something and you stick with it. But now we're getting up and we're like, nope.
Yep. I want out.
I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah. And it's totally fine. Like, people do it all the time. They switch careers, they switch companies. A lot of times to climb the ladder, you actually do have to change companies. You can't stay in your own company if you want to go up. So, you know, it's a different climate out there than it was when we were littles.
And some people do totally different. My mom is actually a perfect example of that. The career choices in her life are so different that it's slightly baffling. Yeah. Like, she was in a band.
Nice.
A paid band. She was a runway model. She was a stewardess. She was okay, here's a leap for you. Director of Emergency Management in Seattle.
What?
Yes. And then she was a therapist. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But
follow your heart.
Yeah, and she's had lots of like fun, interesting stories. But yeah, definitely a thing.
Cool.
Okay. Well, and just going back to the book too, I liked that he was still given that respect. I mean, like, there was points in the story where people were like, "Oh, you're a plumber," but there was still the acknowledgement that that was a choice he made, and that he had still worked hard to become a doctor, and you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Which characters do you like most?
I liked Graham.
Me too.
Graham was my favorite. He was a really great hero.
Yeah, he was a good character.
Yeah.
I liked that he hung out with his dad, although his dad.
His dad was
What's up with the dog? Are you guys done yet?
I know, but it was great. It was fabulous. I liked his dad. I really did.
Yeah. The Elvis look-alike.
Yeah. Well, obviously, if he's an Elvis look-alike, I'm hooked. Like,
I know. I read that and I'm like, Lucy's gonna like that.
Yeah. Hey, Grandpa.
And his speech.
Yeah.
The Elvis-inspired speech.
Yes.
That she was like, that's so sweet and tender. I'm like,
I totally got all the references. I was like, this was good. Love it.
I was like, that's the goofiest thing I've ever heard. It's sweet and tender. But I mean, that's what she was going for. It was supposed to be, it was supposed to be silly.
Really fun.
But yeah, Graham was my favorite too. He was a fun character. And like you said, like the t-shirt thing and being comfortable with the new career path that he'd chosen. I liked that.
And just comfortable with himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And
he goes to church.
He goes to church,
He's a good guy.
And just like his attitude toward the plumbing stuff was also pretty funny to me. Yeah. Like, I actually did kind of get a kick out of the humidifier? Yeah. Is that what it was? Yeah. A humidifier in the bathroom? Well, he's like, could just uninstall it. And she's like, no, it has to be perfectly 60, whatever.
Something degrees for my clients in here. What I loved when he dragged her in there and was like, do you see this connection? Sometimes they do this and sometimes they do that, but they never do both of these. And he's like all excited about it. And I'm like,
the plastic tube and the bronze tube.
Yes.
Like, you never see this.
And he's all geeking out about it. And I'm like, I love that.
Ew.
I know. But I loved that he was like, excited about
Excited.
it. That it was like, oh my gosh, can you believe this? And he's like, come see this, come see it. And he's-
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah.
I also liked her epiphany moment when he explained, like, when you have a humidifier and it touches cold
Yeah.
ceramic, it causes the ceramic to sweat. And Joe, he didn't say humidifier, he just said
Moisture.
I can't remember.
Moisture.
He's like, it's the humidifier.
She puts it together.
Right. Which I actually thought was good because she was so sure that he'd screwed up, and I was so satisfied
That it was not him.
that it was not him.
You're
Yeah.
like, go grab.
I'm like, you did it right, buddy.
Yep.
I'm like, all those 5-star Yelp reviews.
I never doubted you.
They weren't lying.
All right.
So, okay, that was all of our
That was
questions.
all the questions today. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed watching this video, or if you enjoyed the book, or any and all of the
or
above.
any thoughts you have about the book if you read it.
Yes. Yeah.
We will talk
We want to
through
hear
that.
about it. So I'm trying to get on and see if I can look at comments, because then we can pick some winners. I think
This
it's
is fun for me.
there. We go.
I did this last time, so this is
Oh.
enjoyable.
Are you watching me try and do this?
No, last time I was the one looking for comments, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
were watching me.
I know, and it's like, oh, that's harder than it looks to be, doesn't it?
I know, with all the pages, it's like hop, hop, hop. Where are we all?
Like, I'm trying. And I don't move as fast as I should.
Well,
Doing all of
hopping
this.
from page to page is slower than
Slower than you
from
think it is.
personal experience. I'm telling you.
Oh my
it's-
gosh, we may have to do this in a minute. All right. Ava. Ava is a winner. Ava, if you're watching, congratulations. You have won a prize pack. Let me write down your name so that I can send this to you. All right. And she was actually joining us over on Team Clean Romance, which is awesome.
Thank you, Team Clean Romance.
Wow. Okay, hang on. I'm picking up here.
Yes. So many good people over there.
Yeah, I like heading over there. I like to browse through things because they have really good comments. Totally good comments. Okay, and then
Oh, she's even asking what service. Oh, service dog. She was when we were trying to figure out what it was. Service dog.
yes, thank
And
you,
she-
because my brain was not there. And then our second winner is Rebecca White. Rebecca, I will message you and get your address to get this sent out. So, yay, Rebecca!
Yay.
Yay, Ava and Rebecca! Thank you for joining us today. They're on their way.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. Swag packs on the way.
Swag
and
packs are
then,
on the way.
Okay. I should have told you this beforehand. We can't do it on Wednesday because I'm going to be traveling.
Okay.
So let's plan for Thursday.
Thursday of next week?
Yes.
Okay. To pick a book.
What time? 11?
No, we got to do 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
Okay.
Because
Maybe.
I usually have an appointment at 11 on Thursdays.
Okay, that'll actually be 1 o'clock Arizona time. So
Oh, because you'll be in Arizona. I was like,
No,
why are
yeah.
we talking about this?
like, why is that important?
How does that have anything to do with what we're
I'm like,
doing here, Ellie?
I won't have to go. I won't have to be picking up people from
Are we
school.
looking at February 10th? Is that the date?
Yeah, I
Okay,
think. 'cause
February 10th.
Tuesday,
Look, Club Live.
wait, Tuesday is the 8th,
Okay.
9th, and 3rd. Yes, the 10th.
All right, so we will choose a book. We need suggestions. So if you're
Recommendations.
If you're
Yeah.
watching, if you've read something lately that you want us to read, we do everything. We do biographies, we do nonfiction, we do fiction, we do fantasy, we do
Women's
rom-coms,
fiction.
whatever. Yeah, whatever you want.
Historical,
Throw them in
all
there.
that.
We pick 3 and then have a random number generator choose which one we read. So
Mhm.
please throw them in. And then for every recommendation you put in, it's another entry into a drawing that we will announce the winner of on that Thursday. So if you recommend 10 books, you get 10 entries. If you recommend 100 books, you get 100 entries.
Yep.
You know, 100 books.
And you can come back throughout the week too.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep on checking until probably like an hour before.
Yeah. So we leave this open for everyone.
Out your recommendations. Yeah.
Yep. So I can't tell you what we're reading next time because we don't know yet. We will figure it out and we'll meet up with you. Actually, we'll meet up with you guys to figure it out in about a week and a day.
Yep. And we'll have a guest author name who will be joining us.
Super exciting
as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Yay.
Hey, thank you for being here, everyone. Thank
Thanks,
you for
everyone.
entering. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
See ya.